Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for our rescue mission. Our rescue mission, you say? And it is indeed our rescue mission. As we are now currently heading towards Minmus. In such a way that should hopefully involve us rescuing somebody. But as always, never any guarantees with that. Probably just gonna crash and die. I'm honestly pretty doubtful of us ever succeeding in such a mission. Okay, we're getting there. Egg. Stop spinning, get controls proper. Good enough. I can at least pilot with this. This is now the direction I need to go. Alright, that had a bit more of a drastic effect than I... Okay, so I'm pretty much damned starked right over him right now, so this is the part where I need to burn retro. As retrograde as possible. I'm okay with a bit of a walk. In fact, I will probably cut out the walk on camera. Because, I don't know, walking doesn't seem like it would be that entertaining for everybody to watch. Now, I know from landing there that the the height of the area is about... Alright, we've done it. Okay, so I know from the landing, of his landing, we can expect the ground to be around 3,000 to 4,000. Probably. But, who knows? Right? You just never know. Like I said, I'm okay with taking, I guess you could say, a bit of a short walk. Problem is, this doesn't point me to the ground, it points me to sea level. And sea level is not going to help me. Alright, let's burn off this excess speed. We've still got over half a fuel tank. Or the fuel tank, since we only have one. It's looking good, I have to admit. I think we might come down within like a kilometer of him. Pinpoint landing. Not to say I should be surprised. I mean, I've got basically a giant friggin' target on the ground to hit. I just wish it showed up in my mission screen. Alright, so I've killed that velocity. Alright, looking good. Again, we need to kill our built-up velocity as we approach for the landing. We have absolutely no landing legs. I'd like to point this out. We are going to be landing on either the side of the ship or the engine, depending on how I feel about it. Ladders, unfortunately, give us no cushioning. So this has to be a 10-point landing. 10 points from all judges, or everyone dies. Got a perfect landing here. And I don't have any computer guidance. So to all the people who said that I suck because I use MechJeb, we will see. If I can pull this off, no one can say that I need MechJeb to fly, because this is really going to be tricky. That's like, I've seen people who do this, like, go to Minimus with, like, 7 parts and land without it. That's a hell of a lot different, because your ship is a lot lighter. I mean, your landing thing is only, what, 4 parts. It barely weighs a damned thing. This, on the other hand, is not a landing module. This thing was never built as a landing module. It is not meant to withstand landing. It is not light. It is incredibly heavy. Alright, we're slowly descending now. Yeah, can't even go above 1 now. Wow, I might actually nail it within within a kilometer. If that's the case, I am going to be significantly impressed with myself. Oop. Gotta stop drifting. This would be much easier if I had SAS. Okay, we need to close the gap in on my sight a little so I can actually see us land. I need to eye the distance to the ground. Nah, not quite within a kilometer. Damn close, though. Burn ever so slightly on this side. Try and bring this X in. Oop. Nope. Alright, nailed it. Okay. Oh. Ugh. Not the time, not the time, not the time. And... oh god, we're gonna tip. Ugh. We're alive. Hey guys, we survived. Alright. To the Space Center, guys. Oh, that was close. That was close. Man, we even tipped over. Oh god, that was stressful. I'm sorry, but that was stressful on me. That was a tricky landing. Rodler, yeah, that's his name. So now we have a walk in for ourselves, as we have to walk to the lander. Or, well, not the lander. It wasn't built as a lander. Whoop. Sticky keys. Heck of a time. No RCS. Yep, this is going to be a long walk, guys. A long walk indeed. So I guess I will bring you guys back in, around the time I reach the craft, and, I mean, it's not like you're going to be missing much. It's just me walking around on the surface of Minimus. Wait, there's a flashlight, isn't there? We're on the dark side. Cool. Well, maybe this rescue will be a success, who knows? I honestly just expected to crash on the surface of Minimus and get everyone else killed. I mean, I'm amazed that... like, I'm looking at this guy's... yeah, oh, that's the secret. They don't have any necks. That's how they bounce around so much and not die. It all makes sense now. So, yeah, I will talk to you guys when we get to the ship. So, yeah, see you then. Hello again, everyone. We're back. And finally, after a ridiculous walk, if you look at the timer, it probably says what? It was originally 38 minutes. So, yeah, it was a good 10-minute uneventful walk of me just doing this. My point exactly. So, for your sake, I decided to cut it out. Now, where is that crew hatch? Board. He is rescued, everyone. Alright, so RCS on. Alright, so it appears the RCS alone is not enough to lift. I was kinda hoping I might just be able to get away with that. But maybe if I combine it with the thrust gimbaling. Well, there is only one way to find out, so they say. Oh boy. Something exploded, something exploded, something exploded. Pull up, pull up, pull up. No, we are. Oh. Damn. Okay, that's great. Luckily, I happen to quick save immediately before trying to properly take off. So apparently we need a new plan. This something along this line might actually work. Or maybe not. Yeah, probably not. One more time. Alright, so I need to figure out a way to take off. The easiest way is just roll myself straight like so. Engage the RCS and try and take off as I ejected the capsule. And again, this is gonna take a while. Tipping over, not very good. The capsule just seems to instantly break apart, and there is almost no conceivable way that I can... These vanilla pieces are just ridiculous and impossibly fragile. Let's try and retract some of these bottom rung ladders. And the ladders closer to the top as well. If I just get the back ladders, any weight in a storm, I suppose. Whatever. No. Ugh. Yeah, the capsule detaches at when the engine is turning at less than like 3 meters a second. That is how ridiculously fragile it is. Okay, so I need to think. Come on, no. God. Oh boy. I just don't think this is possible. Hmm. It's devious, but it might just work. I've come up with a crazy plan. And it's really quite stupid, and it involves trying to separate the RCS from the fuel tank, and then using the RCS to potentially take off. Come on. No, the capsule will just pop off first. It's physically impossible. Alright, so I am up to 100% pack fuel again. Alright, let's experiment with the principle of trying to escape Minimus orbit with these. Yeah. Solid in theory. Well, it's probably the best shot I got here. If I get them into orbit, I can latch them onto a rescue vehicle of sorts, I suppose, and try and bring them home that way. Essentially, a rescue vehicle being an exact clone of my current ship that I just try and, rendezvous with them in orbit around Minimus. That's becoming, my best idea I have. Get them into orbit, rendezvous, and see what I can do from there. Come on. Okay, we're at 50% fuel. I think we can obtain an orbit here. Drop the apoapsis a bunch because we really do not need it. And in the process of dropping the apoapsis, I bring this in closer so we move quicker. And I have in effect brought us into a low orbit. Alright, so I think this ends up being our best shot. If I can build a craft of sorts that they can grab onto, then there may yet be hope. But as it stands, I have to get them into orbit. Only from there will rescue be possible, or I could build a lander. I could build, I think a lander is probably the best option. Alright, I am in fact going to go with the lander option. So for the time being, they're stuck here. It appears there will be, in fact, a part 3 to this whole Minimus rescue mission. least everyone's happy and smiling, and they have oxygen. And a pile of RCS fuel if they start running low on oxygen at all. Seriously, I mean, that stuff's just air. You can breathe that. But yeah, so I'm gonna have to build a lander, land next to this, ensure that there are a large number, like at least like 3 ladders or something for them to hold on to, and pull off a soft touchdown reentry of sorts, and re-land at KSC, I guess. God, this is becoming far more complicated than this original mission was supposed to be, but the original mission turned out to be impossible. But I will not leave a single Kerbal dead. I will not leave 3 of them behind. Oring, Rodler, and Sherlin. With all of my sincerest admiration for you 3. I promise I will bring you guys back home for your glorious medals. And the women, they shall throw themselves at your feet and beg you to have their babies. Ah, boy. But yeah, I'll need to now build a lander, now that I've got them at least safe and secure inside there. And do a soft touchdown to KSC, I guess, or close enough too. Or really anywhere, I suppose. But I'm sure I'll find something. After all, that's what's really important. Just getting them back to Kerbal alive. So, until the next episode, I suppose, I am Galvin, signing off.